it's another snapshot. The skin bug has now been fixed, so now I have my normal skin, and yeah, it's a new snapshot. So in this snapshot, there's only changes. There's LAs only follow their liked players. LAs will only lose track of players if they're more than 64 blocks away. The texture of the sonic boom particle has been updated. Vibration listeners such as the Skulk Sensor, Skulk Shrieker, and Warden now listen to the closest vibration instead of the first vibration in this tick. And that's really it. That's it. There's a bunch of fixed bugs. So the ones that I want to show are user skins do not load in single player. Where's another one? I actually can't find any other ones of interest. That was the only one that appeared last time. There's a bug fixed. Game crashes when a goat horn with an invalid sound variant is used. But we never got an invalid sound variant, we just got, like, a seek. So, unfortunately, there isn't much for us to do this episode, but I think, first, we will go over to the Pillager Outpost and see whether that LA is still there. Oh yeah, there's the second village. Where's this Pillager Outpost? There's another village there. Where's the pillagers? I'm just going to go back to that village. So I'm just going to go over to that village, and then we're just going to sleep the night there. There's a blacksmith. Can I get some diamonds from the blacksmith? That's the question. Blacksmith loot. 3 obsidian, not bad. 9 pickaxe. Oh wait, I needed an iron helmet for some reason. Iron pickaxe, not all that useful. I'll take 3 extra iron. Ah yes, here's the Pillager Outpost. At least here's a Pillager Outpost. I'm not even sure if this is the right one. I'm so lost. You know, an LA could really make a free-range chicken coop. So, we're going to need to get started on the town that we have just over the mountain. Okay, so this is another time-lapse. This is a really long time-lapse, so you're welcome to skip ahead. You could have done that anyway, but this is a really long time-lapse, so you should, if you get bored of time-lapses, skip ahead of this. But basically, first, before you do that, you might be wondering when you go ahead why my LA is missing, and it's because the idiot LA went straight into a lava thing that I was using to generate cobblestone. So with that out of the way, basically, so this is the village that basically takes all of the things from the mines and sell, it buys them from the mines, and they come across that railway, and then they get loaded onto ships, and then those go down the river. So that's another reason why this is going to be a big village, because there's a lot of trade going through it. It's a really large river, and this is basically the last stop before the ocean. Not the ocean, that ice patch that I have no idea where it leads to. But yeah, this is going to be like a really massive village, and the place that I'm currently building is more of the low-lying area, and that's where sort of the working class or the lower down class work, and then like up above that, in that spot right beside the railway, is going to be, one, the way for the goods to get down, and 2, there's going to be like a rich people area up there, because it's got a nice view, it's got everything, there's probably going to be closer food, it's just going to have a really nice place. It's wide and open, and it's not quite so hilly at the top. So you could fit some larger houses. It would be really big. And yeah, that probably wraps up this entire time lapse. Okay, so I am back. I've basically run out of time for this video. I spent a lot of time on this. So I first wanted to run over everything. So there's these cliffs up here that go down and run up to the really, really, really rich people area. And then down here there's more of the working class. This is basically going to be like a scribe's house. So there's going to be like people storing books in there, and because most people can't actually read in this time, then there's going to be someone there to read it for them and write letters and all that sort of stuff. So here is a sort of another house. It's a relatively large house before the rich people houses, which are, by the way, they're going to be made out of deep slate. It's really rare, and they're also going to be made out of spruce, because those are more rare than the other ones. And then there's this house, which is much smaller, and it's going to be a less rich-ish people house. Like this one would be rich, got a good job or something. I don't know. And then but is not rich enough to stay at to get top land. Here is probably going to be a warehouse. So this is going to be like where stuff gets stored for exporting. This is going to be like a customs office or something. So when the ship docks beside, there's questions that can be asked. And over here, this is much less of a customs dock, and this is more for small ships. So this would be more for like sailing boats. This is probably going to be it for this episode, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, goodbye.